Good morning, brothers and sisters in Christ. Welcome to another Reading Through the Bible series with Law of Christ Ministries. This is part 175 of our daily scripture reading, continuing in the book of 1 Samuel. We'll be picking up in chapter 20. Let's go ahead and start this. Is my hold on, give me 1 second. Sorry, I got this like new feature thing over here going on. All right. Anyways, and David fled Nauth in Ramah and came before Jonathan and said, "What have I done? And what is my wrong? Wherein have I sinned before your father that he is seeking my life?" And Jonathan said to him, "Far be it from you, you shall not die. Behold, my father will not do anything either great or small, and not uncover my ear. And why is it that my father should hide his matter? This is not possible." And David answered Jonathan and said, "Perceiving your father knows that I have found favor in your eyes." And he said, "Do not let Jonathan know this. He may not consent. But the Lord lives and your soul lives. That, as I said, between me and death has been filled up." And Jonathan said to David, "What does your soul desire, and what shall I do for you?" And David said to Jonathan, "Behold, now, tomorrow is a new moon. And seated, I will not sit with the king to eat, and you will send me off, and I will hide in the plain of everything. If observing your father observes me, then you will say, entreating David asked leave of me to run as far as Bethlehem, his city, and for there is a sacrifice of days, and there all the tribe. If this is what he says, very well. There is peace for your slave. If he should answer you harshly, know that evil has been determined by him, and you shall do mercy with your slave, for you have brought your slave into a covenant with the Lord along with yourself. And if there is iniquity in your slave, you put me to death. And why should you bring me thus to your father? And Jonathan said, far be it from you, for if knowing I know the evil from my father had been determined to come upon you, and if not, I will bring tidings to you to your cities. And David said to Jonathan, "Who will tell me if your father answers you harshly?" And Jonathan said to David, "Go and stay on the field." And they both went out into the field, and Jonathan said to David, "The Lord, the God of Israel, knows that I will sound out my father as the opportunity arises 3 times, and behold, if there is a good if there is good concerning David, then I will not send you into the field. If this is what God may do to Jonathan, and this is what he may add, I will report the evils to you and uncover your ear, and I will send you off, and you will depart in peace, and the Lord will be with you as he was with my father. And if I am still living, you shall also do mercy with me. And if I die by death, you shall not remove your mercy from my house forever. And if not, when the Lord removes the enemies of David, each from the face of the earth, let the name of Jonathan be removed from the house of David. And may the Lord seek out the enemies of David. And Jonathan added, yet to answer to David, for he loved the soul of one who loved him. And Jonathan said, tomorrow is the new moon, and you will be observed, because your seat will be observed. And you shall do it 3 times, and observe, and come to your place where you hid on the workday, and you will sit by that ear gab, and I will shoot 3 times with darts, sending them into the amatari. And behold, I will send the lad, saying, go, find the dart. And if I say to the lad, saying, here's the dart, away from you, even here, take it, come, for the Lord lives, there is peace for you, and there is no sword. Sorry, there is no word. If this is what I say to the young man, here is a dart away from you, even beyond, go, for the Lord has sent you away. And as for the matter about which I and you have spoken, behold, the Lord is witness between me and you forever. And David hid in a field, and the month came, and the king came to the table to eat, and the king sat up his seat, as once and again, upon the seat by the wall, and he preceded Jonathan, and Abner sat beside Saul, and David's place was under observation. And Saul said, and Saul did not say anything in that day, for he said, a chance he appears not to be clean, because he has not purified himself. And it happened on the morrow, in the second day of the month, and David's place was under observation. And Saul said to his son Jonathan, why is it that the son of Jesse has not come to the table both yesterday and today? And Jonathan answered Saul and said to him, David asked leave of me to go as far as Bethlehem, his city, and he said, do send me off, for there is a sacrifice of our tribe for us in the city. And my brothers gave orders to me, and now if I have found favor in your eyes, I will indeed get away and see my brothers. For this reason he has not come to the king's table. And Saul was greatly seething with anger against Jonathan, and he said to him, you son of treacherous girls, for do I not know that you are an accomplice to the son of Jesse, to your shame, and to the shame of your mother's uncovering? For during all the days which the son of Jesse lives upon the earth, your kingdom shall not be established. Now, therefore, send, take the youth, for he is the son of death. And Jonathan answered Saul, why does he die? What has he done? And Saul lifted up the spear against Jonathan to put him to death. And Jonathan knew that this evil from his father to put David to death was fully determined. And Jonathan sprang up from the table in fierce anger and ate no food on the second day of the month. And he was grieved for David because his father was set against him. And morning came, and Jonathan went out into the field as arranged for a witness to David, and with him was a little boy. And he said to the boy, run, find for me the darts which I am throwing. And the boy ran, and he was throwing the darts, and sent beyond. And the boy came to the place of the dart where Jonathan was throwing. And Jonathan called after the young man, and said, there is the dart, away from you, even beyond. And Jonathan called after his boy, hurrying, be quick and do not linger. And Jonathan's boy gathered up the darts for his master. And the boy, why do they call him boy? It's weird. And the boy knew nothing. Only Jonathan and David knew the matter. And Jonathan gave his implements to his boy, and said to his boy, go, enter into the city. And when the boy had entered, David rose from the ear gab, and fell on his face, and did obeisance to him 3 times. And each kissed his fellow, and each wept in his fellow, until a great completion. And Jonathan said, go in peace, as we both have sworn in the name of the Lord, saying, the Lord shall be witness between me and you, and between my seed and your seed forever. All right, guys, we're going to stop there for today. Lord willing, we will be back tomorrow. But let's see.